Chichén Itzá is one of the most emblematic archaeological sites in Mexico and a symbol of the Mayan civilization. Located on the Yucatan Peninsula, near the modern city of Valladolid, this ancient city was an important political, economic, and religious center from the Classic period to the post-Classic period, approximately between 600 and 1200 AD. The founding of Chichén Itzá dates back to the Classic period, when the Mayans began to establish settlements in the region. However, its rise occurred during the post-Classic period, around the 10th century. It is believed that it was a center of cultural and commercial exchange, where influences from various cultures converged, including the Toltecs, which is reflected in the architecture and sculptures of the site. Chichén Itzá is famous for its monumental architecture, which combines Mayan and Toltec elements. Some of the most notable structures include the Temple of Kukulkan. This stepped pyramid is the icon of Chichén Itzá. Known as El Castillo, it has 4 sides and 91 steps on each, which added together with the upper platform gives a total of 365, the number of days in the year. During the spring and autumn equinoxes, you can observe a phenomenon of light and shadow that creates the illusion of a snake descending the pyramid, symbolizing the snake god Kukulkan. The Great Ball Court. This is the largest of the Mayan ball courts and features unique architectural features. The sloping walls of the field are decorated with reliefs showing scenes from the game, which had deep ritual and social meaning. The observatory, also known as the caracol. This circular structure was used by the Mayans to study the movements of the stars. Its ingenious design allows the light of the sun and stars to align with certain points on important dates, demonstrating the advanced astronomical knowledge of the Mayans. The sacred cenote. This natural cenote was an important place of worship where offerings and sacrifices were made in honor of the gods. Archaeologists have found numerous objects, including jewelry and human remains, indicating the importance of this site in the Mayan religion. Social classes were divided into nobility, which included rulers and priests. These had access to education and were responsible for religious rituals. Artisans and merchants. This class worked in the production of goods and commerce, essential for the city's economy. The peasants. The majority of the population belonged to this class, dedicating themselves to agriculture, which was the basis of the economy. Religion in Chichén Itzá was intrinsically linked to its architecture and the rituals that were carried out there. The Mayans believed in a complex worldview that included gods related to nature, agriculture, and astronomy. The cult of Kukulkan, in particular, was central to religious life, symbolizing fertility and rain, vital for agriculture. Starting in the 12th century, Chichén Itzá began to decline. The causes of its fall are not completely clear, but it is suggested that they could include internal conflicts, invasions by neighboring towns, and climate changes that affected agriculture. By the 15th century, the city had been abandoned, although it was still used on certain occasions by the Mayans who lived in the region. In 1988, Chichén Itzá was declared a World Heritage Site by UNESCO, recognizing its cultural and archaeological importance. In 2007, it was selected as one of the new 7 wonders of the world, attracting millions of visitors each year. The site continues to be the subject of research and conservation, with efforts to protect its legacy from tourism and the passage of time. Today, Chichén Itzá is a top tourist destination. Visitors can explore its impressive structures, learn about Mayan history and culture through guides and exhibits, and enjoy the natural beauty that surrounds the area. It is advisable to visit early in the morning or late afternoon to avoid the crowds and intense heat.